These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates and mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, the key here, Matt, is clearly execute. They got to catch the ball, and if you get an opportunity to hit and run, you got to do that on the offensive side. This is the type of team that has to generate and make their own things happen in order to force mistakes on the other team.
DJ LeMahieu started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Correa is right there. Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down.
Batting third.
So striding in, Charlie Blackmon. First chance for him here in the top of the first. That one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Chad Bettis, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Starling Marte.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackmon racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Addison Russell. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dahl is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. We've played. Ready now, Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Now a swing and a ball chop foul right at home plate. Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Jorge Soler. This guy's got as good an arm as anybody in the big leagues. And I love to see if balls hit to him and watch him let it fly. He loves to compete with his fellow Cubans, Puig and Cespedes, to see who has the best arm.
Farr comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best, 2 away.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's Mark Reynolds. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he takes strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Another 0-2 home. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Found himself down 0-2. Battles through these tough pitches right here, and then gets to the 5th pitch. He never gave up, continued to fight, and what do you know, base hit on the 5th pitch.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. Way in front of that fastball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. In is Jorge Soler. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Line drive to center field. Blackman is there, and he has it for the first out.
All right, here's how the Rocks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Jonathan Lucroy. You know, everybody talks about his ability to frame pitches. One of the best framers in all the game, but I really like how he catches and throws. This guy can catch.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Blackman on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Blackman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Now here it comes. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Way out in front.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
1-2. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 35.
Now at the plate, Chad Bettis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back. Here it comes, 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Third inning, no score to this point. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chad Bettis goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
David Dahl.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Dahl. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
Leading off with the Jokers, third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Farr comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting eighth, catcher.
Now in the box, Dale Murphy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth.
Stepping up now, Rick Porcello. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. And that's why he's having such great success.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Correa backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher,
a swing and a high drive to right center field. Soler going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. A changeup over the inside corner.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile, the run is in to score.
Left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerardo Parra. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway. And that last pitch looked pretty good. This guy's too good a hitter to get pitches like that. You got to be a little frustrated. He's sitting now 2-0 instead of maybe 1-1, and you can nibble the at-bat a little bit more.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Lindor has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1. Ready for another chance. Starling Marte back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
In now, Addison Russell. Now here's the drive out to right center field. Correa rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
In is Jorge Soler as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
0-2, here it comes. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
First baseman number 3.
Man at second here with 2 away, and here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. They're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, think they're just being aggressive.
The 0-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 home. Hard liner to center field. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 4. All even now at 1-1. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Mark Reynolds.
Hit hard but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Fouled back. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
That was a...
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Chad Bettis.
Into the box, Chad Bettis. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Dahl has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Down the first baseline. Reynolds over to his left, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Riding in once again, Dale Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here comes the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Nolan Arenado stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Another 1-2 delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Blackman patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackman going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell.
Addison.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home. In is Gerardo Park.
Leading off for the Rockies, the left fielder, number 8.
Jack Morris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Pitching, Jack Morris.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Here it comes on 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right side. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run if they can possibly push him forward.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Right now, that was nice.
Tapped down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now another 2-2. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Murphy has a play, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready once again, Trevor Story. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First offering on its way, and he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt him.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The batter, catcher.
Ready
Jonathan
for another chance?
Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Russell. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Jokers are out in front here. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups. A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Hernandez.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adam Ottavino will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ian Desmond will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Dale Murphy. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A called strike on the inside corner. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Pitcher number 47, Jack Morris.
Brock Holt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
From the belt, the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. LeMahieu onto the grass, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. The Jokers are out in front 3-1. Jim Johnson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Ready on 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Lindor is there for it. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Second baseman, Carlos Correa.
And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Striding in 1. Once again, Addison Russell. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Farr is right there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in, Jorge Soler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it, and that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Robin Yount will stay in the ball game as a new. Here's Nolan up. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounded to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ready now, Farr. He singled his last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Soler, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Here's Mark Reynolds. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte going back at the track. The wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Carlos Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Ball 2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So he got him swinging. Carlos Gonzalez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Jonathan Lucroy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Here comes another 0-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Again, a 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. But 2 come across. Scott Ober enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. So coming to the plate, Harmon Killebrew. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Dahl over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side. And as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Blackman's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, third baseman.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Farr is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they can't. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Line toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
Now batting, right fielder, David.
Tyler Clippard, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
The batter, number 9.
Striding in, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a bunt attempt here, and the runner from third crosses the plate. And they will put the tag on him, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Having a hard time corralling the cutter here, and it's 3-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Foul. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Inside, he misses, ball 4. So digging in now, Nolan Arenado. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. And a ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently. On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Number 56 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Leading off for Canada, catcher.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to Desmond is short. And he's retired, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 36, Tyler Clippard.
George Springer will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Coming to the plate now, Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Blackmon is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
Right fielder, David.
And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Oh, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
DJ LeMahieu is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes Soler. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting third, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Striding in, Charlie Blackmon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2-0 now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Into the box, Nolan Arenado, man at first after the 2-out walk. Line to left, and that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Gerardo Parra, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Russell is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So they get a couple of men into scoring position here, but can't get the key hit to bring them around. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Starling Marte.
Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Dahl, and that's the 1st out of the inning.
Batting second.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Carlos Correa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dahl on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Addison Russell. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Parra on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. We've played an inning. No. So striding forward now, Mark Reynolds. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the 1st out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And at shortstop, Addison Russell. The thing I like about him is his work ethic. When he first got to the big leagues, he didn't throw as well as he does now. He stretched his arm out, and he's playing a really good short. But he also can play some second base. Learned to pivot in basically 2 weeks.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Jonathan Lucroy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
The 8-hitter gets a base hit. You know how important that is? Now the pitcher has to hit in this inning, and he doesn't lead off next inning, possibly clogging the bases or starting the inning with basically 1 out. That's a big hit.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, David Dahl. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-1. Here it is. Hit out towards second. He's got it. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. So it's no run. In is Jorge Soler. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Rockies. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their clubs. You'll see guys moving all over the field today. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Farr looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Batting 6.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dahl is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 7.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball rolls softly to second. LeMahieu is up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the 3rd inning of this one.
Leading off for the Rockies, second baseman, DJ
LeMahieu started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I tell you what, that was so pretty. The left-handed hitter, when he takes the ball the other way for the base hit, head down, stayed with that pitch the whole way, and just drove it to left field. It's beautiful.
There he goes. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball called for strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's Mark Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Shot toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
He's been so inconsistent. There's another base hit on a high pitch. When he struggles, you can look for the ball up. When he's good, it's going to be down.
Trevor Story is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup. Just reached back and threw a high fast.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now batting, Dale Murphy. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Now that's a gold glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick.
Well, just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the run is Dahl, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 1-1. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. In to score, the runner from third. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here's Addison Russell as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, and they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Canada lead. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Jonathan Lucroy.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Chad Bettis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
David Dahl.
Digging in once again, David Dahl. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-0 pitch on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat. DJ LeMahieu is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap he scores. He's got to get a great jump, and one way to do it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Harmon Killebrew. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Harmon Killebrew.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in, Kike Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. High pop-up. Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lindor.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3. Digging in and looking for more. Charlie Blackmon will start things out as we begin the 5th. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled straight back.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle with one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Farr is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away. So striding in, Mark Reynolds, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Hard hit to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trevor Story is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Trevor Story is sent packing for the third time today. Jonathan Lucroy stands in as he looks at a called strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's another 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. Digging in to try it again, Dale Murphy. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Dale Murphy.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Dahl has a beat on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting. Pitcher.
At the plate, Rick Porcello. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Farr is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Center fielder number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 5 innings complete. The Jokers lead it 3-2.
Leading off for the Rush.
He's at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Digging in once again, David Dahl. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
1 strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, that base hit right there broke up a streak of 9 batters in a row. So maybe that just gets a little confidence to the offense, feeling like, okay, now it's our time to get to him.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he pops him up back behind second base. Story backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Carmen Killebrew will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Dahl over to his right. And the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit. No error. Here's Charlie Blackmon.
Leading off for Colorado. Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Fergie Jenkins is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch popped up. Jenkins is under it near the mound. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. There's a forkball in for strike 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here it comes. Forkball. That's in the dirt for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ready for another chance? Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The first baseman, number 12.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Mark Reynolds is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. The Jokers lead this one 3-2.
Left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Kike Hernandez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Dahl. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Lindor.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Whoa, he hung that changeup. That ball was hit hard. Lucky to keep that one in the ballpark.
Number 3, Dale Murphy.
Now here comes the Rocky skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Adam Ottavino enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Into the box, Dale Murphy, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dahl's in pursuit. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The pitcher, number 31, Perky Jenkins.
Louis Aparicio will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. On the ground up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Mission accomplished that half inning for the Colorado bullpen. Carlos Gonzalez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Brad Hand has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Carlos Gonzalez goes quietly to lead off the 8th.
Ian Desmond.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Way in front of that fastball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Pat Valaika will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And boy, this at bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
3 up, 3 down, 3 strikes. Carlos Gonzalez will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 5.
Scott Ober is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Tony Walters is also into the ball game, as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Here's Starling Marte. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Starling Marte
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Now catching, number 14, Tony Walters.
0-1. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball. Just didn't get it up there enough.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's Addison Russell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Addison Russell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag from LeMahieu, and they got him at second base.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Blackmon will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. 1 hit's all they get. 9th inning coming up. Canada is on top here. 3.
Colorado. Right fielder, David Dahl.
Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. A strike, and it's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
And he's safe. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He got under one and popped out his last time out. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again. In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Stepping in and... Kimbrel comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in one.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the tying run is going to score here in the ninth, and we are right back to where we started. Runner goes for second. Pitches a called strike to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Now the 1-2 pitch. Fouled straight back.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major...
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Mark Reynolds, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. And there's the fourth wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone. Here's Carlos Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is line to left. Hernandez is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. George Springer will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. In there, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackman racing back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. At the plate, Harmon Killebrew. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
In now, Francisco Lindor. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they can't. George Springer will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 4, George Springer.
Stepping in, Tony Walters. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Alexi Amarista will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Alexi Amarista.
And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
So he got him swinging. Alexi Amarista goes down for out number 2 in the top half. David Dahl is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Mike Dunn comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Coming to the plate now, Dale Murphy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. LeMahieu backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, pitcher, Craig Kimbrough.
Robin Young will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit hard towards center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball, and he took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Here's Carlos Correa now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Hit hard up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Striding in once again, Addison Russell. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A leap, but it's off his glove. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Hey, it wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Irvin Santana, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Hunter Pence is retired to lead off the ball game. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Inside with the slider, 2-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Joe Panic goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress. He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Jokers, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Grounded down the third baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parker has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. For the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric, overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Posey gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Bogarts is retired, 2 down now. In now, Cliff Floyd, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, it wasn't pretty. He got jammed on that, but he did the job. He picks up the RBI with that at-bat, fighting it off, really.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 2 out with the man at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Bumgarner sets. Here's the 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. On the ground near home. That winds up foul for the second strike. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in, Kike Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Pence. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors. So striding forward now, Buster Posey. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Correa ranging into shallow right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the 0-1. Tapped out in front of home. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
He's set. Here it comes. Pablo Sandoval is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying. Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Jarrett Parker is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men. Now in the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Francisco Lindor.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Standing in now, Dale Murphy. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Reined in. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Let's take a look at the Giants defense brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base. Pablo Sandoval. You know, he's an interesting story. When he first came up, I don't know many people realize he was a catcher. Then they converted him to third base because he had those cat-like reflexes and could cover everything. He's got a little slower as he's gotten older, but there's still a little genie in the bottle. See if he can open it.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Here's the 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Center fielder number 6.
Ready for another chance? Starling Marte. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. First offering on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full. Canada leads this one 1-0. Standing in, Madison Bumgarner. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him. He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Hunter Pence is out number 2 here in the third inning.
Joe Panic.
Here's Joe Panic. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Fouled back. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Giants down in order. It remains 1-0.
Leading off with the Joker.
First offering. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Curveball that time, not even close. One and one, here it comes. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll have to get out of the way of a slider that runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Belt on the move. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. And they put the tag on him for the out. But meanwhile, both runners are able to move up a base. Striding in once again, Kike Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Bumgarner sets. Here he comes on 2-2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. And that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 9, Brandon.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And he misses again, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Way out in front.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon.
Here's the shortstop, Crawford. Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ball 1.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. High in the air into shallow left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Canada is on top, 1-0. So here's Francisco Lindor now. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Lindor.
Hit in the air out to center field. Span is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 3, Dale
Digging
Murphy.
in to try it again, Dale Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order.
54.
He's a pretty good hitter.
Irvin Santana.
In now, Irvin Santana, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Runners on first with one down. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. In there, a base hit.
You talk about cardinal rules that you do not want to break. That's one of them. Pitcher getting a hit on 0-2. There was no way he should be getting a knock right there. And he did.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. To Crawford for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. Hence is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a. Now to the plate, Denard Span. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Center fielder, number 2.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And that misses 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
That one's in there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That'll miss to Sandoval, who displays some rare patience that time. It's ball 4. At the plate, Jarrett Parker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches.
Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Madison
Stepping in, Madison Bumgarner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Canada leads it 1-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Xander Bogaerts.
Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Panic is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out.
The right fielder, number
Digging
30.
in and looking for more, Cliff Floyd. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
A flip to Bumgarner covering as he hustles over to record the out.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Span is under it. And that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Hit in the air to right field. Floyd is there. 1 out.
Now batting.
Here's Joe Panic. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Correa is up with it, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter, first baseman Brandon.
Striding in once again, Brandon Belt. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ball 1.
1-0.
There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A high fastball is in there.
Boy, man, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Hernandez.
Hot shot to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Great effort by the third baseman. Pitchers love it when guys sell out for you and get dirty.
Third baseman Francisco Lindor.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Underneath it is Panic, and he's got it for the first out. Ready once again, Dale Murphy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Corey Guerin takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Into the box now, Irvin Santana, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the 0-1. Looped out toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Center fielder number 6.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Digging in once again, Buster Posey. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Dribbled up the line. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he struck him out, and there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Ready for another shot now, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1 home now to Crawford. Takes a knee-high fastball. One and two, here it comes. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Denard Span stands in as he looks at ball one here. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Hernandez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Bottom of the seventh. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. The Jokers.
Leading off for Canada, second baseman, Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat. Carlos Correa is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And a rather easy first out.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Standing in now, Cliff Floyd, as he sends it on the ground to first. To Crawford for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarrett Parker.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it appears a change is on its way, as that'll do it for Irvin Santana. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Fergie Jenkins gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Hernandez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Nick Hundley will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Nick Hundley.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now here it comes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Too high, ball 3. Now he gets on top of 1. Again, he sends it out of play. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move.
Hunter Pence.
Brad Hand takes over here with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hunter Pence is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on that hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run. Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a neck high fastball that time.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possibilities.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Josh Osich is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Josh Osich.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Kike Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Fielded by Panic. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning.
Leading off for San Francisco, second baseman
Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching, Craig Kimbrell.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark. Maybe tie this game up.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Brandon Belt is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Here's Buster Posey now. And his guys, there's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Now here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
1 ball.
That misses. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And Crawford swings and misses at that one. A strikeout victim for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Denard Span. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ball, that's out.
Lays off 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Mark Melanson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Number 63 is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 63.
Dale Murphy is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Span is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Pitcher, Craig Kimbrough.
Brock Holt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Fouled back. One and two, here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Cut fastball misses 2-2. One out, nobody on. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with one away in the inning.
Well, there's another single. We saw a lot of those so far this game. Now they've already stranded 10 runners. It's time to capitalize, boys.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's Starling Marte.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, another single. Now they're first and second. They've been swinging the bat great all day, but they haven't come up with the big hit to break an inning open. Maybe that's coming.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A three-run shot down the line in left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Irvin Santana. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
4-2 the final score today. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 4 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Craig Kimbrell. The loss goes to Mark Melanson. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.